Here's another big conceptual shift as you go from being a standard issue tarot reader to being a tarot medium. Hey, my name is Jenna Matlin. I've been a full-time tarot professional since 2012, and I folded mediumship into my process about 4 years ago. I've also published a few of my books, link in bio. So let's talk about voice and the voice in tarot that you know currently as a tarot. If you read tarot and you've been reading tarot for a while, you might have grown accustomed to the voice within tarot, and no doubt you know it very well. And that voice uniquely works with you. For example, you know how some decks are toned in a certain way? There are some decks that only want you to read for them. They don't want to be read for anyone else. They don't want to be used for anyone else. I've had some decks that really just told me they absolutely do not want to be used in a party session or a festival session. They want one-on-one. And I also have decks that just want to work with certain goals, like this is the only deck that only wants to do mediumship and nothing else. So you have the voice of the deck that you tend to get, a feel on. But then you have this overarching voice, whether you want to call that channeling, your angels, God, your higher self, your intuitive self, the archetypes, whatever you call that ontologically, is the voice that you have grown accustomed to working with and building a relationship when it comes to. And these voices and these relationships in the tarot session with you as a reader informs your unique approach like a fingerprint. No two tarot readers are the same because of this relationship. But when we read tarot mediumistically, the whole process shifts because the other that we're connecting to are unique individuals on the other side. And each spirit who's in relationship now with our tarot deck and us to communicate means that every time we read, we're going to be really surprised because the voice may change every single time. I mean, can you imagine the implications of this? It's no longer just a relationship between you and your deck, but rather a new conversation each time because you have someone on the other line also interacting with your deck. This means that the experience you open up to requires an incredible amount of flexibility, creativity, open-mindedness, and most importantly, a non-dogmatic way of reading. Because if you try to overly control a tarot mediumship session like that, it ain't gonna work. So as you are reading mediumistically, look for the voice, find the voice, and it may be very different than what you're used to. And I'm going to go way more into this because this is a big topic. I have a course called Spectral Reader, and it is going off. We start August 1st. Link in my bio if you want in, and I want you to be in.